Hey, everybody, welcome back to Dice and Delinquents and our playthrough of Seekers of Fate. Universe, take it away. Hopefully, I got that right. I think I did.
You did.
Seekers of Fate.
Hi
Yeah.
guys. Welcome back. We haven't played for I think 2 weeks, and everybody is fainting. So, who wants to do the recap? And remember that I can't see anybody, so I'm going to need to hear a volunteer instead of see them.
I am not it.
No,
I can
let's see what happened. We were talking to the group, the group B,
Group B.
B team.
The B team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the B team. And we were talking to them. One of them, what was it? Flip started giving a sex ed talk to one of them.
It was a presentation. Thank
It was
you. I
very
had
important.
visual aids.
You know, that's making it worse.
It was on the orc's face.
Who ended up being a princess. And who had just finished failing to recognize that one of the other people were trying to signal to them to kill me. That's fine. We don't have to talk about that. The only person in our
You're
group who knows
technically
that
also the only person who knows that, so.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone else
except for
doesn't
Misha.
know.
Misha acknowledged that.
Yeah.
He saw it. Yeah.
And then we talked. We introduced them to their fate. And then we all went over to get our things from what is she Crafty Tristan
What?
Craft? Is that his name?
Carafe. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Carafe.
From Carafe.
Carafe is in a carafe of water.
Carafe.
Yes, we got
Carafe can make anything.
items from Carafe.
Some of them.
And
yeah.
I was offered a special thing if I decided to actually join the Raven Queen, but I haven't made my decision yet, so that's on hold.
No,
as we were leaving,
that's not if. That was a guaranteed thing of one of the daggers.
I know.
The queen's feather. But go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, as we were leaving, Flip decided to leave the group to go talk to Corral about basically trying to track Peregrine. We're such trusting friends here.
He wanted to put a tracking device in your knife.
Yeah. Because
It's
you
like
have a tendency to wander off.
Like a geolocator for a cat.
Yeah, exactly. They sell the collars for cats.
Putting an Apple Touch on you.
Yeah, it's like an AirTag is what I was trying to do.
Anyway, no one else knows about this. So I think that's wait. Is that where we ended off?
No.
You left again, and then we were all heading back to the inn.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Let me go ahead and finish this off for you. Go ahead and take your inspiration.
Okay.
Flibberty reminded Carafe, or explained to Carafe that Peregrine was dead, which he didn't know.
He knows everything else, literally everything else, but he didn't know that.
He cried and came to hug you because, brother of the unkindness, we were unsure of your state. We will go talk to the mother about this. And you're like, what did you do? And he's like, he knows everything. But apparently not that. And then somebody got a notification that something that's in the works that they're aware of is beginning.
It's true.
Oh, right.
That is a thing that happened.
Oh.
And you guys were headed back to the inn for I think the night.
Yeah.
Oh.
and you guys were headed back to the inn. Oh,
Oh, that's a little
okay.
echo.
Somebody watching the stream?
That,
Emma.
that sounds. I don't know. I think that was Emma. Uh, anyway, so that is where we left off. Because we had a couple peeps here who were a little battle wounded. And
Yeah.
concerned with that.
Just a little
So
bit.
yeah. So is everybody cool with going to the inn and going to sleep, I guess, or what's what?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think the wounded
Okay.
people's probably more so.
Yes, you should go.
Yeah,
I'll go to
Sashikuya is
sleep.
like, if we could do that, that'd be great. I'd be super cool with doing that, actually. I mean, I'm not hurt at all. So we'll go ahead and move you guys in there for now.
I do remember there was like a conversation between Peregrine and Lumen.
Yes, it was.
A little bit
Mhm.
there. Where she was just kind of encouraging him to make the decision that he thinks is best.
Yeah, there was that too. So, Peregrine, you tend to not sleep. What will you
Yeah.
be doing this evening?
Oh, that's a great question. Everyone else is going to sleep, right?
That you're aware of,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Just before that. So we've already eaten and everybody's like turned in for the night, or is this what he's planning for the night?
We're heading in the direction of. Well, I'm asking him what he's doing
Oh,
for
okay.
resting
Okay.
situation. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he'll do a lot of probably do like several things because that's quite a while. Has like his very common things that he does, so like taking a walk, reading, writing.
Maybe making that decision you have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, working on the making the decision thing. A little bit, just tiny
Not
bit.
avoiding that at all.
A little bit. Not avoiding that at all. No.
We're not avoiding it. No, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine,
Of
actually.
course not. No.
Are you doing anything in particular, or just sort of your general nighttime? I'm dead and spooky and wandering around waiting for everybody else to wake up energy.
Are you walking around the city with your arms outstretched, going "ooh"?
Yes. Are you doing ghost
How
shit?
much? How quiet is things for me? Like how much do the voices?
They did
Voice.
come back at the end of last session, so they
Yeah.
are there, and they are hushed as he has told them to be. And
There
you
was like a
know what
moment
some of
where
those ramifications are as well.
there was a moment where it wasn't as hushed, right?
Specifically, your persecutor said, if I remember correctly, "Wow, you're very bold. How's it feel to be God's favorite?"
Yeah, something like that. We're really well liked in the chorus, guys.
It's so good.
Yeah, of course.
There will be no long-lasting ramifications at all.
Mm-hmm. Why would there be? Come on.
Uh, so it's more hushed now. You're saying that
Yeah.
there's ramifications that I know. Does that generally mean that I think that he's paying attention more?
The chorus is and acts outside of himself significantly. So Legion does not inform the chorus if he's sort of around you mentally. It's not that they're significantly louder. But you know and have that history of when you are being protected,
Mhm.
there is influence in that way. It's not proximal mentally or metaphysically or physically. So it's not
Okay.
like he's around your brain space right now. Um,
Okay. I'm
but
thinking.
it's not as if he's not
So
either. Because if he wasn't, yeah.
yeah, I have those books.
You want to go finish reading those?
Sort of, but I am nervous to touch the one that's about the Raven Queen. I'm like
Fair.
fighting my own curiosity right now.
Okay. Are you heading to the clock tower to do that then? To sort of have your angsty consideration?
Yeah, I guess so. I'd probably head out there after people are settled in.
Okay.
You know, take a walk on my way there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to be there for a while. Fliberty,
Yes,
you have priorities.
I do. So
How would you like to enact them?
I will go to my personal room that I have by myself. And quickly write a note, and I will pin it to the bag of holding, and put the bag of holding on the bed, and then I will go find Misha. Hey, I didn't say leather daddy. And
He's
Father
learning.
shirtless.
yeah, and I will tell him where I'll say, "Hey there, got new priorities. Need a ride. I need to get to Mythome now." And could you tell the goobers that the bag of holding is on my bed?
Okay, you're going by yourself?
Yep. And
Y-
let's keep it that way for now.
You don't want them following you?
They have their priorities. Their
Okay.
priorities make my priority better. But my priority is more important to me than the other priority. I'm sure that makes
I think we're
complete
putting the
sense.
word I think we're putting the word priority in where we need more context, but I'll
I don't.
assume
I mean, it's pretty
that
simple.
you know, you say that, but it's not. Um,
Oh, it is.
okay, should I be telling 19 you'll be back whenever, or
Yeah,
are you planning on coming back?
whenever's a good. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay.
I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Cool.
That is not what I said.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You have your pager.
Yes.
You'll let us know, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You gonna be okay?
I have absolutely no idea. Probably not. Hoping I will.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate representation.
Okay. Then I'll help you head out.
Thank you.
And he claps his hands together, and
And I
the
click my
smallest
heels.
the smallest teleportation circle you've ever seen him conjure comes up from the floor over your head, and Flipperty is gone.
I would like to just point out that the person who was just calling me out for
I was
leaving the
just
party.
gonna say that. Like, wait a second. You just demanded that somebody else get a tracking device on them, and then you skipped town? Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm no longer here.
No,
I
let's
don't
stay
hear
here.
any of the bitching and whining.
Oh yeah. Um.
Air tags for everybody.
So
All round.
air tags. Air tags.
Find my phone.
Karif is like, and I'm gonna love that everybody like individually is gonna come in and go, "Hey, Karif, I got this idea.
We
Could
need
you like
tags.
make something that can try?" And like everybody individually comes in and he's like, "What the fuck?"
You guys are just a room full of trust and love.
Karaf goes. Karaf thinks y'all need therapy.
Hey,
Around
all
me,
the therapist is gone.
Group therapy. Group therapy.
Yeah, actually,
Exactly.
our therapist just skipped town. So, now what?
I'm sorry.
No,
He was not my
per-
therapist.
perhaps therapist with stronger stomach.
He's like, don't put me in that category. That's not who I would talk to.
I'm not part of that group session.
Can't be me.
No, I'm good. You guys have your fun little
Not my
talking
support
thing.
group.
Oh no, Peregrine. If anybody needs talkie time, it's you.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
And leave it at that.
Wait.
Just with the okay, the acknowledgement. That's all you need. Just okay.
End of
But
sentence.
not with Flipperty.
Hey,
No, okay. Group therapy, but not with Flipperty leading. How's that?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
the lack of trust is
Immense.
excruciating.
Exactly.
You do not have a degree.
You don't know that. Neither of us
I
know
do.
that.
Epic just said so.
He doesn't know what I've been doing for. He doesn't know what I do in my free time.
Yeah, and I
You
don't
haven't
trust.
done for the last 6 years.
Exactly. I could have taken some accelerated classes. You don't know.
Mm. Point is,
I've yet to see proof of this.
mhm.
Again, the lack of trust is excruciating.
I actually don't think you need a whole lot of qualifications to lead group therapy. That's more like a I can't afford real therapy sort of
To
category.
all those therapists out there who lead group therapy, we apologize for our players' comments and in no way reflects Dyson delinquents.
From the Dysons, this opinion is not held by the company.
Group therapy is what happens when you're at the psych ward.
Only talk to the highest tier of therapists, okay? I need the ones who are clearly experts.
Honestly, yeah, we need the most expert.
Yeah.
We're too fucked.
Yep.
So, Peregrine, you're awake doing your thing. Do you read that book? You have
Do
several hours to
Do it.
fight with yourself about it.
Do it.
Hold on. I need to roll.
Read the book.
Roll for stupid.
Okay. I do read it.
You do. Okay.
I definitely read it. I
So it
like
gives
keep going from reading one thing into like reading a little bit of that and then like quickly going back to the other thing and then migrating back to it.
So, I mean, you know a significant amount about her already. Um, goddess of the moment of death, matron of ravens, obviously, was a human, or I think an elf at one point, was mortal, born mortal, and ascended. Um,
Mhm.
uh, sort of in this world has more of an aspect of over the afterlives of those who worship her, as well as many sort of gods do in this sort of situation, as you've seen, obviously with your mother and your brother. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Um, I want, I think, to know more about both what her teachings are actually supposed to be and so anything about anything related to her reliability.
You know very well about her reliability. Um,
But
go ahead
the
and make.
philosophy around her a little less so, actually.
Fair enough. If you want to go ahead and make me a history check for this sort of knowledge-based stuff,
One second.
because they don't have a reading check.
Oh, Nikki, I sent you a message. I don't know if you saw it in Roll20.
Yes, I did see it. I don't have them available right now. I know what they are,
No
but I
worries.
just want to make sure when I write them down that they look accurate to me.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer decided to die for a second.
Uh-oh. Do you want me to roll for you?
Give me 2 seconds.
I didn't hear an answer in there.
2 seconds.
Give me a second. Okay. On again. Okay, we're good.
Uh-oh.
You said history?
I believe, yeah. Oh, looks like Nikki's frozen. Oh, there they are.
I'm back.
Did
Okay,
you say
sorry, I
history?
didn't hear what you said there, Peregrine.
You said history?
Yes, a
For the check?
history check. Yes. Yes.
Oh no.
Please.
Oh. Oh no.
That is
A
very
lot of
bad.
this book has a lot of her. Yeah, a lot of this book has a lot of her philosophy stuff. Things that sort of people vaguely know about her in general. This isn't a really fine-tuned book.
Mm.
On top of the fact that you are heavily distracted.
Oh,
But
that's
what
fair.
you do see in there that you have not heard much of is the fact that rebirth is part of who she is as well. Life, rebirth, the reincarnation cycle.
Interesting. Okay.
And there's a little bit more on that memories thing too, about her philosophy on memories of keeping them close, of valuing them good, bad, and indifferent, which you also have a heavy relationship with, given your history.
Huh?
Literally, in this case. Haha.
Ha
Haha.
ha ha.
Haha.
Okay.
Sorry. um, so that's what you glean from that tonight. Do you do anything else?
Probably look more at that like composition book.
Okay. You know music pretty well, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're picking up on it. You know, you may learn a thing or two. Most of your music classes have to do with sort of emulation, right? Taking things that you already know and sort of manipulating them to write your own stuff.
Mhm.
But this is not a surprising thing. This is mostly just a refresher course. Um, there are, however, pages in the back that are empty, as in like just sort of sheet music pages that you can write in stuff yourself if you wanted. So
Mm,
that may be something that you wish to do.
Possible. I might want to do that actually.
hmm Um,
Should I roll for that?
do you want to?
I don't know. Do I?
Do you do you have a song you want to write, Peregrine?
Perhaps.
Okay. How loaded is it for you?
Decently.
Okay. Using your best guesstimation, would you consider this more of a wisdom-based thing or a performance charisma-based thing?
I mean, my guess would be to make it performance because I would think of it as being along a similar line of, if I were to play something. But it's
Also consider if this is loaded for you, this could also be an exercise in insight of yourself.
that's true. I'm I think I will still stick with performance.
Okay. Go ahead
Partially
and
because
do.
this is not my personal journal where I have already jotted other things down.
Fair enough. So go ahead and make a performance check, and then we'll have everybody wake up.
Okay.
So this is just what you're beginning your song in at the back of the book. Okay. You know music. Music is your life. Music has been forcibly part of your life significantly longer than it's been voluntarily part of your life. But you also don't hate it. Um, you begin about your first 2 pages. Excellent. You're very pleased with how they're beginning. Now,
Okay.
can you follow through? Will you be able to? Common
Oh.
themes. Morning comes. Morning comes, and um, Lumen, Zeshikuya, and Hex, you guys kind of wake up. I imagine sort of the normal time. Yes, no, maybe so.
Looking for
I'm
my
sorry, I
notes.
did step away from a little bit while we were doing the overnight stuff, but I did
Okay.
want to
Okay.
do something, but I'll whisper that.
Whisper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, that would make sense. hmm Didn't think about that. Hex, what are you doing for nighttime? Actually, before we
Egg,
wake up,
egg
just egg
time.
stuff.
Yep.
Egg time. Okay.
Was there a role for spoonage again?
Do the whisper.
There was
No.
not
Okay.
yet.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't get Lumen's
Yeah, if
night
it did.
yet.
Yeah, if depending on how Lumen rolls, or rolls in the sense of what they want to do.
Yeah, trying to
There may be a
remember
role for
how
spoonage. There
to
may not be.
direct
I think isn't it /W and then space
I
GM?
thought so.
Yes.
The GM? Oh, okay, not DM. Okay, got it.
Or Nikki. Either way.
Yeah, you could also just write Nikki. Oh, whispers are great. Whispers help make this game significantly more interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, hold on.
Eagerly.
I need to read that. Oh, what was
We are quite the
that?
secretive group.
Mentally.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
what I thought.
if she holds it and replies mentally, she can talk to him.
I don't like the sound of this.
Ah,
But you are in a room with Zeshikuya and Hex, so you may, depending on how you feel, you may choose to keep it in your pocket or you can pull it out. It doesn't particularly matter to me.
She's gonna keep it in
I
her
don't like
pocket.
the sound of this.
This
Okay.
sounds out of context, slightly sexual, but I'm not here.
So you keep the object
In
in
your
your pocket.
pants.
What do you say?
She's going to request that they focus on the statue specifically. Um, and that she's kept her end.
So I've heard. They will recon the area, and when it is safe to do so, destroy what must be destroyed. Please feel free to continue your end of the bargain and stay out of what you can, perhaps, for me or for him.
Oh, it is not for you.
Hence the change.
Yeah, that's all she wanted to say, and then she'll be able to go sleep.
She lets go of it.
Yeah, she'll put it in her bag.
Okay. Y'all, I can't see Charlie's face right now.
I
The
wish you
feeling
could.
is so
It's it's great.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm so deeply concerned right now.
Oh, you should be, babes. You should be. Um, okay. So, in that case, morning comes. Do, do, do. Actually, morning comes, and a certain pink-haired incubus demon lord comes to find you, Peregrine,
Me?
at the clock tower. Yeah, yeah. He kind of peeks his head in sort of the archway door, and is like, "Ah, you're not asleep. Why am I not surprised? Do you
Shouldn't
want to
be.
come meet everybody in the in the dining hall, or do you want us to come find you later? Because apparently they spend half their time chasing you around."
Well, I spent half my time stopping them from getting into the sort of trouble that they can't get out of.
That sounds like a feedback loop to me.
So is that yes for coming, or a yes for them chasing you around this morning?
I will come.
Excellent. There's got to be some stuff that we need to talk about anyway. All four of us.
I'm sure. For?
Mm-hmm. Well, four of you. I'll explain. Come on, Birdie. And he turns to start walking back towards the inn.
Not a bird.
Your name is Peregrine, and
Your
you're
name is Little.
associated with the Raven Queen. You are a bird. He yells back loudly.
I don't think that changes my species.
You don't even acknowledge your own species. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
You don't acknowledge what you are. I mean, not really. The most you say is like you're not a human.
I'm. What's the matter?
I don't know. Typically, having an angel in the group kind of means something.
I'm not an angel.
Your plane's touched by, heaven or whatever. So, meh. Or I guess in your case, the shadow fell. Guess that's how that works here.
Yeah, that's how it would be.
Yes. Not what most people. Not what most people think of when they think of angel.
I don't know. Angels is a wide variety of things.
Also, there are bird angels.
Not that you're there, but
Yeah.
so you go with Misha to the inn.
Yeah.
All right. Um. So, uh, so Lumen, is that all you did for? That's all you did for nighttime. Y'all went to bed after that. All fine. All good.
Yeah. Yeah. She went to bed.
Cool. So in the morning, uh, I mean, do we want to do a spoon check?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
What
Did I
it's
do a
what was it? One D
D100 or a
100.
D20?
It was a one D
Actually, yeah.
100,
Let's.
but we can probably just do a. Okay.
Now, to be clear, this decides who's the big spoon and who's the little spoon,
Ooh.
not if the spoon happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a given that it's going to happen.
So,
Oh, that's wonderful.
Lumen is the big spoon tonight.
Wonderful. Zeshikuya got hurt. He needs some hugs.
He needs
Um,
comforting.
It's very unfortunate that she is a shapeshifter because
Oh
uh
no.
yeah, so he kind of wakes up and her arms are very long. Longer than they should be.
Are they
And they're
tentacle
kind of
like?
just like a wrap, like they're still hands at the ends, but both of them are like, I'd say maybe 5 feet long
The
on each
hands or the
side, and
arms?
no, the arm length itself is about
Oh,
5
okay.
feet long on both arm, and both of them have multiple elbow joints, and they are around Zeshikuya, kind of like an octopus would be.
Nightmare. That
Yeah.
would be terrifying to wake up to.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Unless you're into that.
Yeah.
Unless you're into
Unless
it.
Well,
you have
unfortunately,
so many extra joints in your arms.
he's.
Oh, come on. He's
I don't
into
want to
it.
be like, but he's never
He needed
been
extra
hugged like that
hugs.
before.
He needs
Well,
extra
that no
hugs.
one has.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it sense, but he's never been
Literally
like
no
hugged
one
like that
ever.
before.
It's not
Literally ever.
sexual.
So,
She is
he's.
ace,
It's
so
not.
it's like
No, yeah.
she's
Right.
just hugging
I
him
know.
because he got hurt.
He's just, he feels, it's like, oh, I feel cared about. And then he sort of wakes up and he looks down and he's like that's too many joints.
That's way too many elbows.
That's
He
too
has more.
many. That's too many elbows.
Episode title.
It's too many elbows.
He also knows who they belong to because Hex's arms are definitely not that long, and Peregrine is definitely not in here, and Flipperty is also too
Also,
tiny. So he knows who
Hex,
that is, and he is the
Hex
little
is on
spoon,
the
and
floor.
him is freaking out right now. What?
Hex is on the floor, not in the bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hex
Weird.
is on the
exactly.
floor.
So he's
Not
like running
part of
through
that.
mentally, like, nope, right, is who this could be, and then realizes it's Lumen, and then also then realizes if he moves, he might wake her up, and he doesn't want to freak her out. And clearly she was confused last time, so he's gonna sit there
With
with
all
his
the
face
elbows.
just glowing green in just embarrassment, and the tips of his ears are dark green. He's like, but he's like, it's kind of nice. So then when Lumen actually wakes up, he can actually speak again. But for now, he's breathing very shallowly to make sure that she doesn't wake up. Just like, all right, we're gonna sit here and we're not gonna move. Just
I like to
she's
imagine
clearly
witnessing
sleeping, so we're gonna.
all of this and just being like, I don't know, hominoids are just weird. I don't know.
I know, right?
I
This
just don't
Hex
get
is
it.
like, y'all are dumb.
normal squid person behavior.
Are these your mating rituals?
Did Zach say this out
Yes.
loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Zeshikuya immediately replies, "There's no
wait, what?
Um,
What did you say?
that. Yeah, I didn't hear what you said actually.
Oh, he said there is no mating going on. like really loud, like very
Episode
specifically
title.
to this statement.
There is no mating going on. I like it.
There is no mating here. This is not the mating that you're looking for.
The wrong
I want
one.
to say he gets so freaked out he says it so loud that Peregrine and Misha can hear it down the hallway.
Well, I mean, I'm not there, so just Misha.
No, but you're in the inn, and there's only so many.
Oh well, I guess
There's only so much
yeah.
wall.
If Misha's already
Yeah.
dragged me back, then yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Lumen
You
will kind of like
in and hear this.
wake up slowly and kind of like look at her extremely long arms and kind of just like unwrap Zeshikuya from them and just sort of correct all the joints so that they're normal size. And
It'd be perfect if it made
She'll
like
look at-
popping noises, like.
it's all like octopus biology.
Oh, so yeah,
So
no.
it's like
Mhm.
it's like the how they have those like scales on their skin that sort of like flip when they change color. It's kind of that.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Pulls a mystique.
Yes, it's very mystique coded. So she kind of like will winnow down her arms into normal length, and she'll turn to Zeshikuya and Hex and be like, "We are sorry. We did not know they would grow in our sleep. It has been long time since regular sleeping, and especially next to someone, it is new."
Zeshiku's face is still sort of clearly like blushed, but he's like, "It's Lumen. Everything is great. I love sleeping next to you. Hex, don't get weird.
I'm not getting weird. I just asked a question.
Don't make it weird.
Didn't weird.
Good question to ask. Just randomly.
Zeshik, you say that you love next to me.
Calling
You say you love sleeping next to me, to us.
It is a comfortable feeling to sleep next to you.
Oh,
This definitely
is very
feels like a meeting ritual. I'm just saying.
It's
Also,
it's not,
I was just
no
talking
breeding.
about the mating rituals of some hominoids, and I was curious. So,
did you find the
no.
special book that I gave to Misha, where it explains the mating rituals at length? So at least that is what Liberty said it was.
Oh yes, porn. The best teacher. Sex ed.
No, but you'll see, Hex, I have not taken off my robe. There's no, like Zeshikuyo has said, there is no mating here. We are just sleeping in the same bed for efficiency.
To be clear, even though I'm not there, I believe your robes are your skin. So
yeah, I was just gonna say that. But also,
No,
I didn't say
No.
mating. I said mating ritual. Okay, so this is the lead up to the mating.
there's
This is
no
not
ritual here.
foreplay,
No,
Hex.
there's no rituals.
How did
You
you
do
think
not-
it be? If you wanted it to be.
Shut up, Peregrine.
I just feel like this is some foreplay stuff. You guys are
Also,
getting
my
all
friend, also
and
out of
impure.
character, her robes are not her skin. She's just wearing robes.
The only thing that's
Yes. Yeah.
clothing but her skin is when she decides to have gloves. Then it's her
oh,
skin.
okay.
Yes, it's gloves and boots and stuff like that, where
Yes.
it's extra material. But no,
Accessories.
she's always wearing like general, like a general black, like tattered robe for most of the time.
There's a
Um,
hilarious comment in our stream chat that I have to point out right now. Somebody said it's
Uh-huh.
for mating, not
It's
foreplay.
for-
No.
Welcome,
Oh, no.
new person in the chat. Round Canopy. They
Yes,
also
I was told to
yeah.
not do a shout out about knowing this person, but I'm doing it anyways. I know who you are.
Oh
No.
no.
They also made
They're
an
watching
earlier comment, which I think deserves to be said. It says, "Do you or your loved ones suffer from too many elbows? You may be available for compensation."
Have you or your loved
All right, I
loved
think
ones
we're gonna
been
have to start doing
traumatized
peanut
by
gallery
waking
chat
up
ads.
to
That's
too many
great.
elbows?
Listen, you breathe in asbestos for 5 years at a time. Sometimes you get some extra elbows.
We don't kink
We
shame here.
examine.
And
We examine, we don't judge.
sometimes your love interest is into that. So I mean,
Yeah, no kink shaming here.
in theory, no king
You
shaming.
have so many elbows. So many attractive
I mean,
elbows.
how many elbows is too many? I mean, there's really not a number.
It depends on the context.
No, I'm still saying that would be creepy as fuck to wake up next to. Okay,
It would.
that would
Yeah.
not
It
be
might,
all right.
maybe, but again, no kink shaming.
Unless you're such a
Again, to our
and then
viewers who
not-
are into multiple elbows, we do. Dyson Delinquents does not espouse the
So
opinions of our player.
so has Hex expressed this opinion to Lumen that there's too many elbows? Because I
I
think
feel like
I think she has a solution and no one will like it.
Oh God, no elbows, just straight arms.
I'm concerned.
She's like if it is too many elbows, we can remove our bones. Will that be better?
Don't turn into the
A puddle.
no
She'll
inflatable
shake
man.
out her arm.
No,
She'll shake out her arm.
No,
She'll
no.
shake out her arm. I'm gonna do it. She'll shake out her arm, and it just literally all the bones just leave it, and it is now like a
Tube sock
squid
attached to
tentacle.
your arm.
It's like
like
that.
it is
like in
shifted
Harry
into a
Potter.
squid tentacle for one of her arms.
The wacky inflatable tube man.
It is not a tube. Well, I guess it is a tube. It is a squid.
Like
There's tube feet, kind of suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has one tentacle and one regular arm.
And that makes it all better.
That
You
makes
know,
it much.
and Zashikuya is into the tentacle.
now he's turned on. Like
Yeah, it's like
Specific response.
He's even greener now.
yeah. Maybe he's into both, like multiple elbows and the tentacle. Best of both worlds right there.
Oh my god. Zeshikuya is like, Lumen, you are exactly fine how you choose to be at any time. Too many elbows, quote unquote. No elbows, whatever you like. You're my friend no matter what. Okay?
Oh,
I'm weirdly
you're-
I'm more okay with the tentacle than I am with the multiple elbows. Honest.
okay.
You asked my opinion. I'm just gonna put that out there.
We understand. One elbow, yes. No elbow, okay. More than one elbow, no good.
No good.
No good. Okay.
For Hex, I suppose.
You're like making a little note to yourself, like, okay, next time, okay, have that.
And she'll kind of like stretch that tentacle arm over her head, and then it'll just kind of like back into place, and she'll have a hand again.
Sorry, I just envisioned like a hand again, meaning like zoop, it's just no like shoulder hand. No arm.
No, like she
Like a
bends it.
normal-
She
a
bends
normal
the
arm?
tentacle over her head like she's stretching an elbow,
Okay.
and then as it snaps straight, all the bones are back.
Okay, got it.
Yep. Zeshikuya, it seems not so relieved because he's genuine. He's not worried about what you decide to take form of, but he's more so worried that like that was going to be something that lasted for you as like a statement that hurt you, and so the fact that it didn't
Mm,
made him feel more comfortable. But he's like, should we go get breakfast then, since we're awake and stuff?
Oh,
Awkward. Since
yes.
we're awkward.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
bread pocket, right? We gotta get bread for the bread pocket.
Mm,
Is that a
yes, that's true.
euphemism?
She'll kind of check over her little coat that has the bread in it, and we'll see how many she gets rid of this time.
Ooh. Whoa, all of it.
That's so many. That's so much bread. Yeah, she will she will go downstairs and toss 8 pieces of bread into the trash.
Well, how much does that leave you?
Um,
Well,
let's see.
Lumen usually refills
think-
the pocket
Yeah.
at breakfast.
It looks like I have 8 left.
You had 16?
Yeah.
How did you fit me in the pocket as well?
I mean,
There's
you're
lots of pockets.
Oh, so
There's
it's not
also in her
one
bag,
bread
too.
pocket. Okay, it's not one
Remember,
bread
you're-
pocket.
you're-
There's a couple.
Okay. You just burst it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Hmm
I thought you just had like one bulging like
Look.
loaf of bread in one pocket
all pockets are a bread pocket.
by
The
definition.
bread bag of holding.
Okay, episode title:
Sorry, thank you.
The bread bag of holding. We
got
need
so many episode titles.
Lumen
and
needs bag of holding just for bread.
I need the handy haversack because then I can have all the different pockets and organize that bread.
Talk to correct.
And organize your bread. There you go.
Yeah,
Would
organize
it be
the bread.
organized by type or by date?
Type, I think.
Yeah, she can't write. Remember? She can't write. Good
Yeah.
That's
understand.
right.
You can tally
It's like I
mark.
don't know.
You
It's
could
pretty
tally
much
mark.
you just look at it until it's not good, and then you throw it out.
When you smell it, smell it, look at it. Is it fuzzy? Don't eat it.
Lick
Or
it.
scrape the
Yeah.
fuzz off.
Mm-mm. So you guys head to breakfast.
Yeah.
Says the universe wanting to get out of this situation.
Stop talking about a bread pocket. Get your shit together.
Please free me from this.
So at the table that you guys see, so Wawa is at the desk, and then the table is sort of catty corner from there in that room, and you see Misha sort of sitting there, his feet up on a chair, not the table, but on a chair beside him, and Peregrine sitting at the table, probably not right beside him. Um, no,
No.
Peregrine. Yeah.
I'm glad you said not on the table.
Yes.
Peregrine
Because I
would
have a
have been
feeling that if
judging
they
him
were on the table, you'd be
bad.
standing there chastising him. He also gets that impression. But when he sees the three of you coming down, he's like, "Yo, good morning."
Hello.
Uh,
Did you and Peregrine also spoon?
No.
like
Oh,
you never
that's
let
right,
me
you
do
did not.
that.
Not
You
yet.
do not sleep.
Yeah. We gotta talk. So, come sit down for a minute here.
There's the
Mm,
fairy.
only after we have had breakfast. We think they have meat here.
Wawa goes, "We mostly have fish, but yeah, if you want fish, we can give you."
Fish is meat.
Fish isn't meat.
Nope.
Fish
Well,
is meat.
Charlie would know.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is technically not considered. It's like not red meat. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there's
Well, I mean,
definitely I think it's what pescatarians.
I think of it through
Yeah, pescatarian.
a kosher lens, and it's not me.
That's fair.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that makes sense.
But other people would probably say that it is definitely because it is from an animal.
Yeah.
So fair enough. You know.
yeah, but I think there is a different. Oh fuck! I gotta look it up now. Fuck.
So,
So
Wawa goes,
they have
"So-
fish.
Yeah, fish sounds good. I can eat fish a lot easier and cleaner than soup.
then soup." She goes, "Okay, I'll go let the cook know." And once the three of you sit down, and food has been brought to the table, they've brought out about 7 or 8 fish for you all to split, as well as some bread because they noticed someone's packing it away yesterday.
Wow, rude.
They're trying to be thoughtful, but they're like, clearly y'all are skipping meals or something if you feel like you have to pack it away. Yeah, fish aren't mammals though.
I know, so it's not meat.
I mean, some of us are skipping meals.
Um. So, yeah, those fish.
Do the
They
rest
and
of them know?
they bring out what?
Did the other did the rest of the Kenkus know that I am technically dead?
They probably know by now.
Yep.
They didn't put the fish in front of you.
Okay. You know, I'm good with that. I'm happy about that. Please don't put the fish in front of me. Actually, I'm good.
Oh, I would love it if all the Akenku at some point
Alright,
just come
alright.
up and give him a hug, going, "Oh,
Just one after the other.
yeah," just
Oh my goodness.
individually throughout the
And they all
day.
cry.
They'll
Oh.
little tear come up and hold his hand or give him a hug.
On your shoulder. Yeah. Yep. Now that's happening.
They also bring a pitcher of what looks like juice of some kind. Some sort of fruit juice. And they also bring out a pot of tea.
X. Why?
I
and
can't
several
stop.
teacups.
Your face. Just your face.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I
Exactly.
don't know what just happened, but
I was dying because of Charlie's face. While describing being unwanted touching throughout the day, it just looked a lot like my face usually feels. So
Yeah.
it's funny.
Perky sort of glances at the tea a little bit.
you
Uh,
haven't had tea in a
Lumen-
long time, Peregrine.
I haven't
Lumen will
tried
actually
consume
actively.
things.
Yeah, Lumen will actively ask what that is.
You don't
Tea
know.
or the juice?
The tea.
You don't know what tea is.
What do you? Oh yes, we were going to make tea in the alley that we slept in. What are you asking me for this? What is? There are many things we have not tried. We have been over this with Sejukuya when we went to the other city where we had the dips.
I see.
There's many things we have not had, and we are curious about this.
You should have some then. Hopefully they made it well.
You seem to be.
You hear a scoff from Wawa over at the desk. This implication that they could have made it incorrectly.
Peregrine, you seem to be someone with knowledge of how tea is made well, would you like to try some with us, and then you can give your opinion?
I feel like could, right?
There's no reason not to.
You won't spontaneously combust if you intake hot water with flavoring in it. This is
I
Misha's
haven't
opinion of tea,
exactly
by the way.
haven't exactly consumed anything, really,
Well,
except for, but that was in a different plane
we
of existence. I'm not sure
we
how that
think
works.
we think it is we think it is
Are
foolhardy
you
to
okay?
have your second chance at life and to not live a little if you take our meaning.
I could try it.
Good, good. Um, she will pick up the teapot and try to pour the whole thing directly into her mouth.
No, 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 no,
If
no, no, no,
Peregrine,
no, 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 no.
well,
Don't put that down.
we do not share.
Put it down.
We share, but not like that.
See these little cups. We use these little
Oh,
cups.
Don't feel bad, Lumen. He tried to show me how to have too, and it did not go well.
So you take the pot,
hmm
pour it into the cup just a little bit at a time.
just a little bit.
And then you put a ton of sugar in it. All the
She'll,
sugar.
she'll pour a little bit into each
Only a
cup.
little sugar.
For
All the sugar.
2 cups.
Of sugar.
I
Hex,
have the
would you
feeling
like
that there's
tea
somebody with a
as
sweet
well?
tooth.
We think
I
that.
just want the sugar, please. I just want the sugar. I don't
You
care
put a
about
little bit
water.
of sugar and a
No.
So
little bit
she'll
of milk.
take
Didn't have
and
your
she'll point
grandfather.
at the cup with the sugar. She's like, this is it, the sugar.
Yes, that is sugar.
Okay,
If you
All of
would
it.
she'll
like a
take the cup.
little, you can take a spoonful.
All of it.
She's gonna take the cup for
Small
Hex.
spoonful.
She's gonna put 6 spoonfuls of sugar in the cup before putting any tea in it, and then she will pour a little bit of tea onto the sugar and hand the cup of sugar with a little tea in it and a
Why are you
spoon
doing that?
to Hex.
Hey!
No!
Human gets it. They know exactly how I like my tea.
Lumen doesn't know anything about tea, and neither do you.
Me,
It's really do not
Misha's-
know anything about tea.
Misha's helpful comment. So Misha's helpful comment does all great. Now Hex is going to be energetic all day long.
Oh, like I
If they
wasn't
aren't
going
As
to.
if talking about like a kid with a sugar rush.
Hey,
Which is exactly what's going to happen.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Oh no, oh.
Yeah, it sounds very much like Hex is chewing
Oh,
on wet sand.
that's a terrible sound. Why?
She will do one. She will do 1 spoon of the sugar for her, and then kind of like look towards Peregrine, sort of for like approval, but also like, do you want sugar in yours?
Yes, that is much better. And he will take a small spoon of sugar in his.
Give him a small spoon of sugar, and she'll kind of look towards the smaller pot with the cream. She'll be like, so you have 1 liquid, and you mix the secondary liquid inside.
You do a little bit of cream. Yes.
May I try without?
You can try it without, yes.
Okay. She's just gonna just have a little bit of the tea, just like a sip of it.
Tea and sugar and cream are technically optional, though the amount
Oh.
that
Oh, okay.
Hex consumes
It's good.
is not within the general scope of how much you're supposed to put.
There
This
With
is
that point, it's
there is a
becoming a cup of
manual.
sugar rather than a cup of tea.
but it makes the grass water taste better.
It's not grass water, and it tastes plenty good on its own.
Plant water.
What did Lumen say?
She said she tried some of the tea before adding cream,
No.
and
Yeah.
she's like, "It is hot."
It's very hot.
Yes.
It was in fact boiling right before that.
It must be very hot for it to extract the flavor from the tea leaves.
Grass.
Tea
You
leaves.
just put leaves. You just put leaves in water and then you drink.
That's what it is.
They're special leaves. They're
They
special
are
leaves.
they are special leaves that are dried and roasted and such. It is not grass water.
You know, there was this special part of the aqueduct where there was green moss that grew
This is
next
very
to
different from
the
that.
runoff. It is the same in a
No,
different way.
it is not the same.
You know, that water tastes a little funny.
I'm sure it did. I don't think you should probably be drinking that, honestly.
That's how you end up with amoebas.
Yeah.
Peregrine will put a little dash of cream in his cup as well.
I'm gonna reach for it.
Um,
I'm going to fill your entire cup with it.
Peregrine, when you drink,
Maybe.
It's called Peregrine. It is this newfangled thing called the milk tea.
canon,
All eater is
Canon.
some boba.
the origin of
Yeah.
boba.
We have found it. We have discovered it.
Yeah, the
Now we'll
boba is
just-
actually secretly just like balls
These-
of that weird moss.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say we just do
The sea grapes.
balls in with the grass water, and it'll be.
They're called green tea jellies, and they're certainly not amoebas.
Anyway,
out of scene warning that you should not eat garbage you find on the side of the road. Don't do that, anybody.
Or maybe you should.
Yeah, don't eat disclaimer warning. Please do not consume amoebas.
or garbage.
Or garbage.
The actions that are portrayed in this are fictional and
Do not
should
attempt
not
it
be
home.
taken.
The action portrayed is portrayed by professionals.
I'm gonna start shouting for legal purposes.
Yep. If you are going to forage for your own tea, please
Peregrine,
have someone show you
when
what you are doing.
my God, help me, Peregrine. When you drink tea for the first time, when you actually take your first sip, you are almost immediately transported mentally to a very quiet tea shop. You have not consumed anything in 2 years. This being the first thing, it doesn't taste the same. Obviously, it's not the same kind of tea, and it tastes significantly blander than you remembered. But the feeling bubbling inside you is a memory that you didn't think that you had forgotten, but you had, and now you have it back, along with so many that you've already picked up.
Oh goodness. Okay. So it just takes a sip and sits there for a moment. So it sort of like washes over him.
You gonna sit with that for a minute?
And take a moment. So gets up and leaves the table.
You're leaving? And she's like, dude, we gotta talk. Like, all of us gotta talk.
Is the
One moment.
is the tea
Why does
good?
he always do that?
We think he is scared of groups.
Yeah, well, he's gotta be a little less scared. I guess I'll tell you guys if he's gonna run off.
Mm,
Notably, where are you going, Peregrine?
Oh, just like just outside for a second.
Okay.
Take a few breaths.
So you step outside. Um, yeah, take some deep breaths. uh, as while you're outside, Misha then turns to everybody else, slightly annoyed having to be the person to talk about this, and then having apparently not being able to herd the cats nearly as well as some other people. As he goes, listen. So, Flibberty, um, apparently, took off.
Apparently, it doesn't matter because they didn't even notice I was gone.
I already asked about you.
Left.
mm, he's gone
But yeah,
to where has he gone?
he he doesn't want you guys to follow him, so I'm kind of hesitant to tell you. But he went to Mythold, I guess. I said he left the bag in his room, with a note for you guys. Um, but said that he had different priorities, I guess, and he needed to go. Um, said that he'd be back whenever, but he's got the pager, so if you want to yell at him, I guess you can do it through that. Um, but he left last night as you guys were going to bed. So he's been gone for like 7 or 8 hours. Um, but I guess he's having us go on without him for now. Or I
Go
guess
on
you
without.
guys.
Mm,
I have other things to do. But yeah, you guys are, I guess, doing this without him for now.
Did did he get a call for the booty, and that is why he is not joining us?
You know, I didn't ask, but I had this feeling the look on his face was a little less funny, haha, and a little more, um, please do this for me kind of energy. But
Mm,
yeah, I think
we
maybe some of his revelations, whatever, yesterday were a lot for him from the looks of it. So
I'm trying to remember in character or out of
yeah.
character if I was actually there for any of that. Well, revelations.
Yeah.
I think
I
you
think
were.
Yeah.
was I towards the
Wait,
tail
no,
end
no,
of
no,
it?
no. Wait,
Yeah, it was. It was after the fight.
it was after the fight, so you were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he did find out things about where he was coming from, that he had been updated on things, I believe, with his brother and other family. So it would make
Perkin's gonna come back.
sense that he would want to check in
Okay.
on those things, but we we think what we are doing here as a group is also a big priority. Um,
Mhm.
mm, oh, you're back, Peregrine.
Yeah.
I missed
So
something.
Peregrine sort of comes in, hearing the tail end of your statement there, Lumen.
Mm. Fliberty has gone to Mythold, and he has left his bag of egregious items upstairs
Wait,
with a note.
he just left.
Yes.
Dare he?
Full myth- How dare
Yes.
he?
Leave unaccounted, not giving any notice. Oh,
We can
He
message
can never
on
come
the
after me again.
Right.
Anyway,
the unmitigated gall of such a person to just leave and not let anybody know, even though he did let people know. He's letting everybody know now. How dare he?
city.
anyway, no. To Mythold. He went to Mythold.
Mm, we have not been to Mythold.
Yep.
Is there significance?
Well, that is his home.
Where is Mythold?
Mythold's in the Ether Forest. Sort of the secondary capital, I guess.
Just find the map.
Yeah, it's
Can you take us there?
I
Seems he
can,
did not want
but
to
like
be.
you didn't hear because you stormed off and were having a moment. Yeah, he doesn't want you guys to follow him.
Yes.
Wait, we can message
Where's
on these beepers, right? Hang on, let me T9 text W T.
Wait, he is going to.
Oh,
He's
right,
going
Misha.
to.
I still don't have a new pager.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Catch. And he tosses it to you. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics? Can I do weird acrobatics?
Athletics. Oh, acrobatics. Yeah,
wouldn't
sorry.
that be a
Brad.
dex save? Because this
Like,
is
woo.
it's not something he's doing. He has to react to. So wouldn't it be a dex save?
and acrobatics is.
No, he's
is
not.
still-
He's not making it an attack
Okay.
enough to like do that. There will be times when somebody will throw something at you guys and we can make it a save, but it's not. It's not worthy of a save currently.
Lumen
You
is
gonna go work?
taking a bite of a fish, and specifically the ether forest, like clicks in her head, and she's like,
Mhm.
"Wait a minute, the ether
Sorry,
forest."
it wouldn't load. So
That's
I
okay.
guess
14 is fine. You catch it. Go ahead, Lumen.
She says the ether forest that is near Viridian. Yes.
Viridian's outside of it, but yeah. I mean, if you were walking, which is how you guys will have to get there if you're going there, is on the
because you
way.
won't take us.
Listen, It's not often that he asks me to do something in like a nice way, and he was kind of, I don't know, serious about it. He had that kind of severe look on his face, which he doesn't typically for him looking as goofy as he does. So I'm not particularly inclined. Is there a reason that you guys have to go there, especially since you guys have an object of fate nearby?
We do have business in Viridian, but it can wait. And in the Ether Forest eventually, but we were of the mind that this object of fate took priority over um, buttoning up some things.
Personal matters.
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
we had decided that it was more of a priority to get Peregrine
That may have died.
here.
Oh, sorry.
So chasing our team members has been a higher priority than finding the object. In the
That's true. Um, so we think we need to settle the things that we are doing here. And it would be best to have everyone involved in the object of fate when we seek it out, because um, the little man is very strong. We may need to move some big rocks or push open a door or carry a big thing.
Feeling loved there.
Mm.
I'm not there.
He
So I don't hear all
he
these
also
hurtful things.
she like thinks about it a little bit more. She's like, also he is able to read, and that is pretty useful.
There are multiple people who can read here. Here,
Yes,
Lu-
but he do the different kind of ritual, not the one we talked about earlier, Hex, but the other kind where he can read all the things.
by the way, Lumen,
I
have
say
you practiced at
Zechariah
all?
just blushes immediately.
Have you been practicing at all?
What?
Reading.
A little bit. We
We should go
have
over it.
read. Okay. We have read this book about um a child's first interaction with a cat and how they are very similar, and they have found ways to bond over uh, how they both like to shove water pitchers onto the floor.
Are you reading Tusk Love?
No, no, it is called Cat's First Baby.
Where did you get this?
We found what it was one of the books that we found in the tower. His children's book.
That's very sweet.
Mhm.
Well, you should read it
What?
to us sometime.
Oh, yes, yes, we can do that.
We just
But
lost the
we
universe, I
think
think.
we have we lost the camera universe.
Nope, I'm here. The universe just kicked the mirror portal over and needed to readjust it. You guys go ahead and keep talking.
You know, it's dangerous to scry the orb. You have to
Yeah.
be careful.
It's a whole ritual.
She says, it's it has been difficult to find time to read these books without instruction. But if we wish to start that up yet again, I'm open to it. We are open to it.
Happy to help more. But do you understand that it is a very hectic time. Still, I think it is best for you to learn.
It is certainly helpful. It will, we think, keep us from getting lost.
Yes, reading is helpful in many ways.
And to that end of decisions that are needed, did you speak to those you need to speak to?
I believe so.
Hmm.
For the most part.
Well, that is good.
It should not be too difficult to find the object.
Yes, we still think that having Flipperty and everyone there would be beneficial.
Yes.
It may take more time than we want, but it is
If you
better
need
to
strength, I
plan.
could get Tobias.
No,
Misha?
You know, that's Misha.
Okay.
Tobias is very lucky that he is not swimming down the river face down.
Oh, Lumen, I've never seen you be so mad.
I don't think
We were taught we were having a nice conversation about different places that they could potentially find objects that they were seeking for, and then he throw a knife at us. We do nothing wrong. We do nothing wrong at all. And then
It is very
boom.
rude.
Yes, it is rude to begin a conversation, well, at least end a conversation with a knife.
You did semi-mind
If it
control
makes you
the
feel
person.
better, yeah. If it makes you feel better, he did apologize once he woke up.
Not to me, not to us.
Well, no, he did ask me to extend his apologies. I didn't particularly care about it, but he was
Well, if he
also
wishes to,
apologizing.
if
Well, he
he is
has a new
apologizing,
yeah.
he is apologizing because he underestimated our stabby kobold friend and the Shikuya, and then he end up on the floor.
It's
He is
true.
only
That did
sorry
happen.
because he is only sorry because he ended up on the floor.
I think we can all move on from this.
I was very fierce.
No?
Yes, you were, Hex.
So then the question is, friends, where are you headed then? Are you headed to the item, or are you headed to go follow him to Mythold?
Well, I
Well,
think
I
we've
sent
come
him
to
that
the idea.
heartfelt text that I think he should be responding to at any
Oh.
moment.
Well, sorry. What was the
Yes.
what was the text?
I believe it was WTF.
Yes.
Very
Okay,
heartfelt.
Oh,
Lumen will also send a text.
Everybody.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah, let's
Wait,
all
whoa,
send a
Lumen,
whoa,
text.
wait! I
Send it to-
really want to
Text.
know what Lumen is gonna monkey paw into this.
I think Lumen's typing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, random characters.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is Lumen
I could,
sending? That
I
I'm
could-
very interested.
No.
I'm leaning over Lumen's shoulder going, yeah, that. Okay, that's great. Yeah, that sounds really good. You should totally send that. Uh-huh.
Which is
Peregrine looking to
funny
see
because
if Lubin knows how to write anything and being like, okay, so what are you actually trying to say?
we'll see.
We are trying to say to him that he can handle his business after we take care of bigger fish.
I can't wait for this long blurb of nothing.
So yeah,
Peregrine
just
getting ready to correct
so
this
yeah,
thing.
Lumen, just hit the keyboard with your elbows, type with your elbows, and that should be good.
Yeah. You're making
All of them.
elbows.
Oh
All
yeah,
of
multiple
your
elbows. Who needs fingers when you got multiple elbows?
We have so many elbows. We don't even need fingers.
elbow fingers.
Oh no, we're making it worse. Oh, I'm gonna have such a
Oh
nightmare.
my god, that just reminds me of finger knees. I can't.
I'm gonna have the weirdest dreams later. I'm gonna text all of you about it. This is your fault.
Dreaming
To
about
be fair,
this.
Liberty, you do receive the WTF from
Okay.
Hex.
Yes.
There we go.
Cat is so. Oh
Before
god.
this.
Peregrine,
Uh,
Peregrine going to help. Being
But
like,
So-
okay, wait.
Soft.
Hold on.
Okay.
Liberty, before anything. Liberty, what do you respond to the WTF with?
Well, I was kind of. Hold on. What was anybody else intending to send a message?
Lumen has sent you a message.
Peregrine, were you going to send a message? Because
I
it
think you
seemed like
should.
you had something. It sounded like you had some opinions on the matter.
Maybe,
You should.
but after everyone else sends theirs.
Okay.
So
Because I was really
Yes,
hoping that I would get them all like at once. Like
nope.
they would all come and then.
Mm-mm.
Okay, damn it. All right.
No.
Nope. Peregrine's later.
Sorry.
Okay. And it's a group
So,
chat, I'm assuming. This is like,
These are
No.
to your pager.
yeah, but it's a group
These are
thing. Like,
Individual. So you're getting them from us
You're old
individually.
enough. You should know how pagers work.
Wow.
Whoa.
Shots Charlie.
Damn.
Jesus.
Dang.
Wow.
Brutal.
Do you know that you just insulted
Brutal.
all of us? All of us.
While I am the
Yeah.
oldest, yes, that was a shotgun blast. That hit everybody.
Yeah, that hit everybody.
Okay. Nikki earlier was a sniper shot at me, super specific. You and I'll watch this. That's a sawed off shotgun pistol grip. Boom. Fuck you all.
The fireball
My
to
turn-
whom
my
it may
turn to act out.
concern.
Yeah, that was fireball. That was a fireball.
Oh.
To whom it may concerned and may
Wow.
concern you all.
Charlie, that was a lot, man.
Listen.
Oh,
They had tiny little leather
and the number
packages
of
that you could
times
put you could
Sorry,
put
not
the
all
pager
pagers
in.
were around when pagers were a thing.
Yeah, you had a little holster. They had holsters for
Yeah,
pagers.
you had a holster.
No,
You had a little
come
holster
on,
that you would put on your belt.
You're not that much
Yep.
older
Being
than
in
me.
nursing, my mother had a
Well, now, the number of times that we have had to explain old ass technology to Charlie, and then he just tried to turn that around.
How dare
So
he?
listen. There were cassettes, big clunky
Yeah.
things that had tape in them.
Yeah.
I
You're
know
and
of
we're
them.
not
I've
even
heard of
talking about
them.
computers where you had punch cards. The original computer was a punch card
Yep.
that you had
I'm
to
sorry,
basically
what?
put in sequence.
Yeah.
Yes. So the original computers, how
Okay.
computers worked.
Well, yeah,
originally,
okay.
there was
We're
punch
getting
cards
lost in the weeds
that
here.
effectively had
Well, okay,
a
we can-
space or
My
a
joke has
punch
gotten us
through it.
completely off track.
And I think
We can
the
we
internet
can
may
yell
have
at Charlie
died.
after session, dude. We can yell at Charlie after session.
I'm not that young.
Where did I lose you? Because I think my internet stalled for a second. Punch cards.
Yeah.
No, punch cards.
Yeah, during
need to
the
get
punch card
refocused
thing,
here.
they were adamantly trying to
Alright.
get you to stop talking.
On
Even
the
though
On the break, I will explain punch cards to you.
Punch cards.
Because I have to.
Okay.
Jordan has
You have no
Really-
choice.
You know what? Now is a perfect opportunity. Let's go ahead and take a break then,
Oh.
since apparently
Oh,
we're going to focus on
no.
this until
No
it's
escape.
described.
No escape.
So
all right.
yeah, so we'll be back in about 12-ish minutes.
Okay.
I'll give you guys till 7:15,
All right. We
Um,
will be.
or for Charlie 10:15.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
So let us
we,
know when we're
Correct
out.
time zone.
we will be right back, everybody. Okay, we are back. Nikki, take it away. Please don't kill us for taking too long.
Okay, so where we left off. Nope, it's fine. Where we left off is Lumen had just sent her message,
Oh
but we
yeah,
still had not heard what
Right.
Liberty's response was to Hex's message.
for WTF.
Yeah.
My response, the response they get is, GTFO.
Wait, what?
GTFO. Wow.
So
Wow.
Somebody's gonna get a pager chucked at them
You
when
had
they
to type all that out too.
No, it would just
So-
be the letters.
yeah, no, I got that.
Or no, it'd be.
then-
Oh no. Sorry, not that. No, it'd be NVM. Very different.
NVM.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
So they say
Sorry,
W.
Wait, what?
So they said WTF. My reply is NVM.
It's never mind.
Never mind.
Okay.
And then
I love how we're inventing text language.
Yeah.
In this fantasy world.
Canon.
That's what we're doing.
yeah. Well, I mean, we're
First-
introducing. Let's not take credit for inventing the text language.
Robot, and then texting in the same episode.
Okay, and then Lumen. Lumen, I'll say WTF.
Those two messages.
for
I
Lumen,
mean, I'm looking over what Lumen has
It's
written out, and I'm like, wait. What did you want to say exactly?
they already sent it.
Yeah, I know, but
She said,
I can help you spell it out.
where did you go to?
Where?
Liberty.
How would you spell it?
I think they displayed how they would spell it.
W
W.
A
Not.
R.
It is a tricky word.
Well, to be fair, they spelled it QPTNASH.
It's true.
Yeah, I love that.
It's
I
true.
love that
She did.
canonically, Lumen basically just wasn't trying.
Yeah, they said how it's spelled, but they did not, in fact, spell it that way.
See,
And they were wrong both times.
where
Yeah.
That was the funnier part.
is spelled more like where.
Hair.
It has an H in it.
Oh
Be sure
my
to
God,
pronounce
did
the
you just pull
H.
Did you just pull a hua in there?
Where?
Where?
What?
Well, here. Well, here.
You're telling me that I should have been pronouncing where like that the entire time?
No,
No.
it's
Depends on how fancy you want to be.
well, here. Well, here.
Where?
Well, here.
It is
Dude.
spelled, yes, like,
Sound it
like
out.
a W and here
Like-
put
Yeah.
together.
Whale?
Well, here.
Liberty.
Liberty's not there.
You're not
Where?
making-
Where?
I know.
Where? Is W H
Listen,
E R E.
we needed to stick to what we know, and currently that is cat is soft.
You nailed that.
Wait, is it what?
Cat is soft. The cat is soft.
What? What?
I think what Lumen is trying to say is that in the words that they have learned so far, cat is soft is them. And
She will dig into her back.
I think it's open to
and she will pull out
interpretation.
She will
Oh, okay,
pull
okay.
out
So
a child's book.
see? I
It
knew
is
really-
literally like a cardboard book, and she'll flip the page open
Oh my
to the first
goodness.
panel, and she'll read it out loud, and she'll say, "Hello, I am a cat. Are you a cat?"
does it actually say that?
Flips to the next page.
Oh, it's not
It does
paper.
actually
It's
say that.
actual like wooden.
What does
Plants.
it actually
Yeah,
say?
it's like a wood book.
Yeah.
It does in fact say, "Hello, I am a cat. Are you a cat?" It is written from the perspective of the cat,
Okay.
who is
Okay.
meeting the baby for the first time.
Okay, we're good then. We're good.
This has
She
got to
flips
be a
to the
real
next
book,
page and she
right?
and she flips to the next page of the book and she says out loud, she says, you do not look like a cat. You do not smell like a cat, for a cat is soft.
Oh my god, it's story time
Does
with
it actually say
Lumen.
that? Does it actually say
Lu-
that?
Lumen, this is a very good job. You did great.
It's a book about. It is a book about the cat.
Misha's left.
We
Yeah, Misha has stood up and walked away. But story
I'm
time with Lumen is
focused on
great.
the book.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Yeah, no, I
Focus on the
want to hear
book.
the rest of this
Oh,
book.
yeah, we gotta hear the rest of the story.
You're doing very well, Lumen.
Don't stop.
so
Mhm.
we both enjoy a good nap, so we can stay up all night. Flip.
Holy shit, I'm a cat.
Your snack time is my snack time. Flip. We both take baths, but you take the wet ones and I take a dry bath. Flip.
Please tell me if
We
this is
cl-
different from what it's actually written as.
No, this sounds
all
legit.
of it is accurate. This is all
Amazing!
accurate.
This is accurate, mostly because I don't personally know the book, so specifically Jordan is using this as a personal experience thing, and therefore whatever they say is in there is probably in there.
I love that
Hey,
so much.
okay, they're not. They gotta finish the story.
Yeah. Finish.
So we cruise, we climb, we zoom. Which flips to the next page. And she'll say, we play tricks. See, this is our favorite part. This is where the cat and the baby conspire to knock over a pitcher of water. And she shows
Yes.
it to Peregrine, and it is a picture book that
Yes!
has the cat and a baby working together to knock over a cup of water off of a table. He said, we
Huh.
play tricks and we apologize for playing those tricks.
Very well done.
And she'll say, sometimes I wish that my bed was your bed. This is the cat saying this. And sometimes your hugs are too tight. But I am a cat. You are not. But I will tell you a secret. I like you. And she'll close the book.
That is very,
Perfect.
very nice.
No
Lumen.
notes.
Yep. Yeah. Now. Yeah. Flibberty missed out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're
You
making
even-
really great progress, Lumen. It's very well done.
Also, now I think we should get a cat.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm. Because now Lumen knows exactly how to take, so there's no downside.
I think I lost everybody.
I don't think that's the entirety of how to take care of a cat, actually.
Misha's back. You missed a good book, dude.
And we still have to figure out.
All right, I'm back.
Oh.
Yes,
And
you're back.
so yeah, for the just
Do
simple
I have
for the.
everybody?
Can you hear
Can you
us, Nikki?
I
Nikki, I don't
tested.
believe can hear us.
Okay.
Or not? Let's
Nope.
try one
Okay.
more time.
They can't hear us.
Yeah, where we're refreshing, I think.
We mean nothing to them.
Are you back?
Okay.
Can
I
you hear
think
us?
I am. I think I
Okay,
did.
cool.
I
Can you hear
I
us?
didn't hear half of anything.
We could hear you. We could
What
hear
were you
and
saying,
see you.
Peregrine?
Can you
Yeah.
hear us?
I
We can
can.
hear you.
Yes.
We could hear you the whole time.
Misha's back.
Oh, well,
All right.
here we are.
Oh, and
I have posted
Misha
the
has
baby.
the bag of holding
I
in his hand.
Oh,
oh,
Oh.
did, And just real quick, my reply to to Lumen Sex would be WTF.
Okay.
So there we go. We got the communication done.
Okay. So Misha comes back with the bag of holding in his hand. Goes, who wants to carry this?
Hmm,
I suppose I
Is
could.
it heavy?
It is not heavy,
It's 15 pounds.
but this, yeah, it's about 15. So
I can take it.
Are you gonna
Any
stick
cost-
around though? Because taking all the supplies
Yes.
and running
You
out
do
on
tend to wander off.
doesn't seem like
Well,
a
if
great.
someone else wandered off this time, didn't they?
Yes. But he did leave the items with us before he did so.
Fine. Would someone else like to
Will
take it
you?
back?
Zashikuya goes, I am the one who acquired it. I can carry it if you guys would like.
That might be best.
Yes.
That would be my vote. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zashikuya will take it. Flipperty, when you get time, off stream, if you have that list of stuff.
Well, I'll be here,
Um,
so just because I'm lazy.
Okay, cool.
If you also, there is a note pinned on the outside of it.
Nope, that's fair. Yes, there's a note. Sashikuya kind of pauses, and having heard this wonderful story time,
Will not. No,
from
no.
one of
He's
his
got to
favorite
hand it off.
people,
He's got to hand it off. Remember that was the rule. Sorry. I'll stop.
he's gonna go ahead and hand it to Lumen,
Who can't read?
and he's still
Read a
gonna
little.
hand it to you.
Okay.
Lumen's just gonna read the cat book again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeat.
All right. There has been. Please confirm, Lumen, that there is something that you are able to read.
Ish.
Okay.
At the top of the journal.
Okay. Let me see. Top of the journal. Please goodbye.
There it is.
Okay. Um. To you, my Peregrine. What is this word?
Do I have access to this?
Not yet. You
Okay.
will be now.
Well,
show
I
you-
mean,
she will show
Peregrine
you a
will help.
word. She will show you a word that says masters.
Also, you have to
Okay.
read all of it.
Yep.
I went ahead and gave you access to it, Peregrine.
Oh, great.
It should be at the top of the thing.
Celebrities goodbye. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. To
To
you,
you, what is this word?
just M. A.
So M.
So ma
Ma. The
and S. So
Nikki's gonna rage quit.
to you, mustards of making.
Yes, there you go.
It is
You just said
mustard.
mustards, guys.
It is
Mustard.
mustards. You are sure about this?
Masters.
What's a master? Oh yes, we know this word.
Yes.
Okay, masters. To you, masters of making it wired.
Weird. Yes.
Wire. Oh, weird. To you, masters of making it weird. I have acquired.
That is so
No.
difficult a word.
It is a C and then a Q right after it. It is nonsense.
Yes. So the Q is quiet.
So acquired.
Yes.
Acquired.
You know what acquired means?
Yes, we know what the word it is. There's a disconnect between reading it on the paper and saying it with our head.
All right. Makes sense.
I have acquired new priority.
Yes. Priorities.
Okay. priorities and must leave to address them.
Yes.
Here are the very important,
Impotent.
Yes.
impotent. Yes, it is. He has very impotent
Important.
priorities.
Or,
Oh, important. Yeah, that make more sense. Yes.
yes.
Um, Here are the very important and essence
Essential.
essential
Yes.
supply you will need on your quack. No,
Quest.
quest. His
Yes. There's
handwriting
an
is
S and a
terrible.
T at the end.
He is a doctor and he has bad handwriting.
See, that's proof.
That is
That's brutal.
honestly the most
These
proof
words,
of him being a doctor that he's ever provided.
these words are nonsense. This fl- flapper, flapper tie.
Wait, wait. Am I
What
reading
is
this
this
wrong?
word? What is this word? What
Oh
is
wait, no, I am
flapper
reading it wrong. Sorry. Okay, this is sorry my dyslexia.
What'd you think it said?
Dyslexic trying to teach somebody to read. This is a nightmare.
What is this word?
Uh,
Arrogant is
liberty.
flapperty. Oh,
Liberty.
that is how his name is spelled. We did not
Yes,
know
it
this.
is.
We've not seen him write his name. Um, Mick Goblet.
Mick. Well, I'm not sure if it's giblets or giblets.
Giblets. It's a
Mr.
soft G.
Giblets. Mick Giblets. Mick Iblets it is. And then there are many letters
Say it. Say it.
afterwards.
Say it.
MPAS
The rest of it can be ignored.
Nope.
LPD
The rest of it
Doc
can be ignored.
DR. Oh, I know that one. We know that one. It is Doctor of pH balance LPC, which is
I don't
local player character, I guess. DST with Coastal Standard Time. DC, DMD, which is what we're playing right now. DDS, DMS, MD, ND, DNAP, would like a
Mhm.
DNAP, DNP,
Mhm.
OTD, which is something some people have, OD, which we do not want to do, DO, which is doing, PHARMD, we harm, but we do not. A bunch of other things here. DPT, DPAS, DPM, SPSYD, and ESQ.
Esquire.
Yes. Very well done. I mean,
Are these the things that he claims to do professionally?
yes. I wouldn't
Why does
trust
he?
it if I were you.
You know, in Dathmere, they announce your name, especially in the noble halls, when you enter a room, and we cannot bring him there because we do not have the time.
Ah, yes. Well, most of this would not be read out, considering that it's not real.
Mm, Would you think he maybe has his credentials in the bag.
You are
Everybody
free
make a
to
perception check, please.
work.
Yes. I hope there's just a big stack.
Amazing. I would love that. Please let that be a thing.
And thank you, Nikki, for your patience in that. I know I
No.
tested it bad.
Well, I maybe no, no, a 2 or a 6.
Can you
wonderful.
give me my? Thank you.
I don't know why
There we
I
go.
still have. I don't know why I still have.
You said
advantage with-
perception.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
be sure you're in public
is
role as
fine.
well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did.
No,
I
it's
wanted
fine.
to-
Just future
yeah,
reference.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody but Lumen, here's a light snoring. And Misha has fallen asleep, standing up, leaning against a wall. His
Everyone
face
sort of
has never
nudges
looked
him.
so peaceful. Huh? What? Yeah.
You know.
Is she done with
You
his
know.
credentials? Is she done?
You read a child's book to him, and then he go right to sleep.
Oh, believe me, the child's book wasn't the thing that put me to sleep, but cool.
Like, can we hear the child book again?
We
Because
are
that was
done.
No.
We'll have to get you more books, Lumen.
Yeah.
I like the cat
that
one.
sounds
Please
good.
read it every single day at breakfast.
Perhaps there's more that you can
Okay.
find in the library.
We'll
It's
get you the cat book
intimidating.
that's called IP on everything.
No.
Can't wait to hear it.
For the record, there is a literal book called IP on everything, and it's about cats.
Why?
Yeah, I posted
'Cause-
the actual book title in the Discord thing.
Did you really? Oh, that's perfect.
Is this a real thing?
Yeah.
This is a real thing.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
It is a real thing. It is a real book, and the
Amazing.
gist is very accurate.
All right. New thing. Product placement by us.
Yeah, we should get sponsorship money from this. You know,
Yeah.
we sponsored the
For
book.
children's books. It's
For
a perfect
children's book.
tie-in.
I
So
feel like we would not be where you would want that.
Definitely not. Anyways, universe.
yeah, so Zeshikuya goes, okay, so now that we've read a very lovely book, and apparently Flibberty is dipping, so are we headed to Mythhold, or are we headed to Meritora's Passing?
Oh, Peregrine's also going to send a message at some point.
What is your message, Peregrine?
Let's see, what is it? What is the message?
I think we should all take a moment to appreciate the universe's zen right now. They are really coping
Yeah.
well with the bullshit that I
Yep,
personally
it's
am
true.
throwing.
Trying to keep us on track.
Yep.
We're reading children's books.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're disassociating bad right now. I can see it.
It's all See, this is why I haven't started DMing a game. Because I know you guys.
Yep. You're learning.
I don't know what you mean. We're delightful.
Yeah, I'm a goddamn delight.
Hateful. I'm saying I don't want the job of hurting all of
No. So sweet. Nikki doesn't not have this problem.
them. Nikki's got a lot of other problems. They are named Travis, Charlie, Emma, and Jordan.
Yep. Because we love you.
Yeah. Something like
I wait for 2 weeks to tell this story,
No,
and this is
no,
what I get.
we're reading
Mhm.
cat books. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. You've got an epic grim dark adventure? No. Story time with
No.
Lumen. And 20 minutes spent on my accreditations.
All right. So
you went to Mythhold without us?
he asked the.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's what you send me?
Finally going to find your son?
Oh.
Did you just say finally?
Finally, yes.
Oh, they take note of
Look,
that.
Peregrine has feelings about this, okay? It's fine.
Peregrine, you
Don't worry
said that, and like you felt like the universe just go. Liberty will remember that.
about it.
Yeah. So, I know this because I have a millennial child. So I'm going to reply yes and put a period. I'm going to put punctuation there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
See, I know what the kids think. I know.
Hey, I'm not a millennial. You know that, right? I'm Gen Z.
Gen Z? Okay. Well, you're the same age as my son. So I learned it from him.
Okay, so it's Gen Z.
Well, I don't know. Whatever. I put punctuation in there, so I learned putting as in a here.
Yeah, punctuation is like a big deal. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll just say yes.
This actually clarifies
Period.
why I get such shitty responses from people, because I apparently am insulting.
Yeah, I didn't know. I have it. I put
Don't put punctuation. Why
I-
would you put punctuation?
because
Like,
I'm a grown ass adult.
in the last 12 years.
Because that's the way I was trained to use punctuation. So that
You
I
use
learned.
punctuation when you write properly, not when you text.
Okay,
I
I'll unpack
Spent
that
too much on
later. I'll unpack that later. So
Jordan,
yeah,
we're going to start on the list of things we have spent too much time on this episode.
so yeah, one single word response to both of the comments is just yes with a period. To really let you know how I feel about that.
With your tism there, Peregrine, you're like, oh, he answered the question, just straightforward.
Perfect. It's
But
great.
there was so much meaning in that period. Oh, there was so much
No, it's
meaning and
missing. You really
tone.
don't care. I don't notice that.
Doom. All right.
Good.
So, are we gonna do the thing nearby, or
Good,
Fine.
but you shouldn't.
the next
But you can't complain when I go off on my own either.
person? No, I'm gonna complain when everybody does it, because apparently it's gonna be
No, I
my
think
turn.
that was
to do it.
another message to Liberty, I think is
Another
what.
message to Silver.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say my turn's
Well-
coming up, and I'm gonna wander off and do my own thing, and you guys
Yeah.
are
Fair
gonna have
enough.
I just realized,
You deserve it.
Hex is the only one who
do.
has not wandered off on their own.
8.
Everybody else has dipped at some point.
You know, the moment that Hex wanders off on their own, some fucking bullshit is gonna happen. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like all the rest of us
Yeah.
wander off on our own all the time, and then Hex does it, and like it.
The
Yeah.
universe will shift and
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Peregrine, your second message to Liberty is what?
I don't remember. It was like, oh yeah, like good, but don't come after me for leaving the party. Going forward.
the response will be the letter K, period.
Punctuation on the K.
Yep.
Not the punctuation. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Do I get to make an inside check on that?
You know what? I'll make you.
Disadvantage.
Give me an
Yeah, the
inside check on
GC
it.
is fucking 50.
That's a weird way to write okay.
Man, he must be really busy. He said just the K and
He's
not even
so-
the O.
he's so busy.
Right?
I'm so verbose.
So Zashikuya kind of glances around and is like, yeah.
Okay, no one's answering. Shikuya, what do you think?
To be
Misha?
honest, I'm just following you guys around. Misha's like, I think you guys should go to Meritorious Passing, frankly, because it's close. Liberty clearly doesn't want to be followed. And to be honest, the mission as 19 described isn't going to require a lot of muscle, in theory. So,
Mm,
oh,
we
That's my vote,
we
I guess.
suppose
that's
you're
up to
right.
you guys. I'm
So going to this passage means going after the next item, correct?
Yes.
Meritorious Passing is the next item, yes.
As we're ready,
I'm ready.
Yes. We suppose we are ready to go to the next place.
I think I just
But
lost
yes,
everybody on my side.
Oh,
Oh,
can you hear us?
no.
Can you hear us? Can you hear
No,
us?
I got it. We're back. We're back.
Can you hear
Okay,
us?
go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Lumen will say, well, we suppose you are correct. It did not seem like it would be focused on bloodshed or requiring great feats of strength for someone who is very tiny. But
This requires something very different, I think.
Also, I think I showed with the last guy that if there is a fight, I can handle it.
that's
You're
true.
plenty
You were
capable
pretty damn
of
impressive, I'll
fight.
say that
Yep.
You
Yep.
did.
that much.
You definitely stabbed that guy who
I
stabbed
killed the
me.
guy.
Killed the guy. Yeah.
This is
Almost.
not the first time that Hex has killed a guy.
Well, technically, the first one was a machine, but
Was a robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
technically, the
It was
second
still
guy
impressive.
Yeah.
died, but, I got close.
This guy had
Maybe next
blood.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
this
is
one
You're
was
plenty capable of
somebody else's
I
blood.
know.
this guy was full of jelly.
I think this will be
Yeah.
more.
My vote is
Misha,
to
you
go
said
get
that this was a something about brotherhood.
Yes, brotherhood.
Yes.
There were dangerous
Yeah.
orphans that we should not pay attention to, as it is our understanding.
This will test
Yeah,
our.
quick rundown to get you guys on the same page again. You're going to have to convince some sort of connected physically, metaphysically, something brothers to kill the other
I see.
with
That's
trigger phrases involved in asking, for the lore.
Do we know
And
these
when
trigger
you get
phrases?
there,
Do we know these trigger phrases?
yes.
yes, it has been
So
explained to you before. I think, Lumen, do you have them?
I wrote them down, but it's also been a while. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Don't
good.
look at
I
the
have.
orphans.
If you, Yep.
Oh,
You
I have them too.
must make them make one kill the other and ask the dying one, will I be their savior or will they be my salvation?
Right. But how we decide to make them kill each other is up to
Mm,
interpretation.
well, if any of these things are thematic as they have been in the past, um, there may be an already brewing conflict between these two, but we could see about fanning those flames a little bit.
Yes.
I have notes, but I'm not there.
Whoop, I lost
Then
everybody again.
yes,
Hold on.
Well,
then we go to
Wait,
the
hold on.
passing. No,
We got
there
kicked.
must be
Nope,
something.
I'm back. Go ahead.
There must be something that we can use against them.
hmm.
Misha's like, as far as we know, it's individual, so you guys are gonna have to read them as people or whatever, although they're kids, in theory.
They're
But
kids.
what? You
I
did
mean,
not
it's an
mention this before.
orphanage, right? It's a bunch of kids. I mean, they're probably orphans, and I don't know.
But you did not say that the brothers were going to be. You made no mention of this.
I don't know if they are or not. I'm making an educated guess based on the fact that you guys are going to an orphanage to
How
get
does this
a
work?
brother to kill another brother.
Are
Sounds
they actually children? Or do they just look like children?
we just go and read them the cat book?
We read
No.
them. Okay, new plan. We read them the cat book, and then they make nice with each other, and
Yeah.
everything is cool.
I don't think we get the object in that case.
No, I feel like this is the best path forward.
We have to
Lumen's
make
on it.
one
Let's
tell
go.
each other the other.
Seems like a good idea, and nothing can go wrong.
I don't know. I can't believe you guys didn't consider the fact that they might be kids
Nope.
because you're
None
going
of us
to an
did.
orphanage.
Yeah, we didn't put that one together. That's.
Makes sense.
With the, it is a difficult
Why would it
thing
not
to
be children?
imagine
Of course it would be children. Why would it not be
because
children?
there are some things that should not be.
There are many things that should not be, but that does not mean that they are not.
Yeah, her like entire mood has changed.
I mean,
Like,
you could get lucky and they're
the drop of that.
teenagers, I guess.
You think that
Doesn't-
makes it
You-
better?
You're
So
not
bad.
making this better.
I don't know
no,
what makes
no,
it better.
Are they actual
I don't know if there's a way to make it better, frankly.
Are they actual people?
Everyone in this process are actual people, real people who have been born, brought into this problem, and die at your hand. These are not random souls.
No.
These have been actual people at one point and or another in this world.
So these are actual children.
Hmm.
Just normal children.
what?
I don't know if they're children.
What is
They-
the source of this?
As far as the
these-
kids that you have to be worried about, it's the game maker, whoever made this stupid game that we're playing.
Mm,
we would very much like at one point to meet a
And
game maker
lost everybody
who
again.
uses.
Oh no.
Dang. Okay. So let's just let us know. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right, I'm back. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry,
Lumen
I'm back.
says we would very much like to meet this game maker who finds it acceptable to use children as pawns in their chess game. Very much.
Could we not go after something else?
Hmm.
We could find another object for you guys, but somebody will go find it. If we're aware of it, that means that some others might be as well.
It is very likely, yes.
Or asking us to make them into murderers.
Beyond the murderers.
I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm telling you what you already have been told before. This is the lead on the object that we have currently. If you don't want to go after it, you don't have to. We ain't gonna make you.
And there is no other way to
You offered to help
Obtain the
19, and this
object.
is what 19 has right now.
This is what he wishes.
19 doesn't wish murder and death on people. That's not who he is. But if you guys don't go after it, Legion will. And when has Legion pulled his punches lately, Peregrine?
It is true.
I'm not saying that it's comfortable. I'm not saying that any of this is comfortable. This isn't a fun thing for you guys. Or at least it shouldn't be. We are literally saving the world from an apocalyptic level, stupid game created by who knows what, that Legion is the villain of, that we have to protect the world from.
So you are saying
Do with
that
that what
there
you will. I'm not trying to get you guys. Go ahead.
you are
Sorry.
saying there are two tracks, two roads to go down, and on one road there is one person, and then on the other road there is several more people, and you must run one of them over. We
Kinda.
Wonderful.
understand
If you
the
guys
necessity, but
if you guys want to let Legion have this one, that's up to you. You guys have said that you're helping, and this is the really ugly truth of being a seeker. Somebody will, either Legion or another seeker, is going to come and take it. Who
All
do
right.
you want that in the hands of?
not them.
It's just how things work, isn't it?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the origin of the trolley problem.
We're inventing all sorts of shit tonight.
And we
Right?
got boba, we got trolley problem.
Ironically, we do have the
Okay.
canon origin for the trolley in this world, so
Excellent.
the
Okay.
trolley problem is not surprising to have come very quickly after that.
This is targeted.
Then we must make haste then. As
I
uncomfortable
feel
as
that's my
it
opinion on
is to
this.
do these things.
I feel that my opinion on this might seem swayed one way or the other. Considering my position.
Do you think that it will be easier to obtain this item from Legion himself, or to effectively?
No, not necessarily.
Hmm.
I don't think Legion is likely to give up anything.
We think you are correct. So there are countless of these items, and he needs to have all of them.
Yes.
Hmm.
He already has many.
You
Yes,
wouldn't
many.
happen to have an accurate number on that for us, would you, Peregrine?
Exact? No.
By any chance? Oh, great. That's helpful.
I believe it's over 1,000. If I remember correctly.
Then, yes. To
Sorry.
the crossing.
No, he said over 1,000 and I put up 2. But I just read Flipperty's message in the chat. Sorry.
Fuck.
You do, Peregrine, remember how many he told you there are and how many he has.
Oh yeah, did he say the
In-
exact number? I forget now.
He did. He told you that he
Yeah.
has He told you that he has 2,000 of them, and that he needs that there are about 538, I think, running around out
Right.
there, and that was the beginning of that was 2 years ago. He told you that.
It's more
So
like 2000. That was
You're not making this better.
that was a little while ago. I don't know how many he's collected since then.
Then we need to go to
He had
Mary
500
Crossing,
something left.
please. This probably would have been more pertinent when Liberty was here, maybe to light a fire under his wings.
Well, I have
We could text him.
bad timing, I guess.
Mm.
technically, Fliberty, with the B team, you have 5.
The B team is doing better than us?
The B team has 2, and 19 has 1, and you guys have 2. So all put together,
So
you
we're
guys have 5.
tied.
Yeah, you guys are tied with the B team right now, who have only been doing this
Then
for
let
3
us
months.
go.
So if I do
Well,
the
We've
math
only been
right,
doing this
Yeah,
for
hold
a
on.
shorter amount of
So-
time, so
Just to be clear, if
New
I
group,
Yeah.
we're the B team.
so we have like 0.5% of what he
We are
has,
the B team.
of what Legion has, right?
we have.
Is the math right there? About?
Please don't
As
me do
far as
arithmetic.
Peregrine's 2-year-old number count,
I mean, we don't even have 1% of what he's got.
No,
No.
we don't.
Yeah, so we have less than
for the
1%.
record, when 19 talked to you all,
That would be
he
about
did
25.
say the whole point of this is to keep them from Legion while you find a way to kill him
Right.
before he gets the other items. He's not worried about you collecting everything. He's worried about you having the
We-
possession of them and then murdering Legion before he can take them from you.
I stand
Right,
by my
we
written
don't
comments.
need all of them. Only he needs all of them.
Mm. So we need to get to the crossing as soon as possible. Misha, are we
I
close
got you.
enough to just hoof it?
You can, if you want to hoof it. I'll let you.
We think it may be best to just poof there, as you have before.
Oh, poof or hoof?
Well, poof with
Okay.
your. She points to him
'cause-
and just goes like.
Yeah. He said, I thought you said hoof it, as in like walking. Yeah, no, I hear you. Also, I'd like to note, since apparently nobody else is going to acknowledge it, Peregrine, you just talked for the first time like you're actually part of the team and you're on board.
You slipped up. We know
did.
your true intentions now. You
done
Remember?
fucked up,
Fine,
boy.
don't worry about it, don't worry about
No, Misha's
You
here.
finally decided that he's a monster?
Is it time to hug Hex?
Is it?
Wait, what? Finally decided that who is a monster?
Just to hug Hex.
Legion. To
Legion?
decide that Legion is a monster, and then Hex is like,
Oh,
it's our
weird.
time.
Yeah, we're ignoring me, apparently.
Okay, remember, I'm not there, but remember what I told you. I will find you and cut
Also,
you if
people
you.
talking all at once.
I mean, okay. Wait. Sorry, okay.
We put Peregrine on the spot.
Yep, Peregrine's nervous now. It's feeling
Yeah.
bad.
So, okay. So the question is, do I recognize Legion as a monster? And then the secondary question is, do I hug Hex? Is that
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
fine to
So
hug
what
me?
Misha did is Misha said that you're part of the team. Do you recognize him as a monster now? And then Hex went, is it
Ah.
time to hug Hex?
There you go.
Yeah, no, Peregrine's having a moment. Sorry.
I'm just gonna stand there with my arms out, wait. Yeah. You have to tell me no.
I'm not telling you no.
Can't leave him hanging.
Oh, did you say you're gonna hug Hex instead of answer Misha's question? Is that what you were trying to say?
Basically, I mean, I'm not telling Hex no.
But one option here.
Yeah.
What?
So Peregrine, does that mean that you go down and hug Hex, or are you waiting for Hex to hug you? Because that's not the question that was asked.
Well, I'm not saying no. Does Hex immediately go and try to hug Peregrine?
Nope, I am holding my arms out, waiting for you. Because I already tried to hug you once, and you snapped at me.
That
I'm
is
still
true. That is so fair.
still
That is
salty.
so fair.
Now you have to come to me.
Hang on. I need to
And
roll for
to
this.
be clear,
Are you gonna roll for this?
even though
You're gonna roll.
Flibberty is not there, I will rip a hole in the fabric of time and space and
Shut
cut
up.
you if you don't.
I'm gonna rip
There's
a
just,
hole
like,
in time and
text.
space so that I
Like,
can go
Peregrine's
left
just getting
sidely.
specific text.
I'm getting real
Peregrine's
world
just getting
effect right
specific
now.
text.
I rolled. Peregrine will hug Hex.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
And Flibberty doesn't have to cut a bitch.
Liberty does not have to destroy their vacation plans. Because I've
And you
decided
did
that's
not
what
even have to. You
should
did
tell
not
me.
even have to grow additional elbows to hug. You see, it's just easy.
Yeah. To Hex. We should probably talk at some point.
I would appreciate that, I think. The last time we talked, it was
I know.
okay. Less salty. I feel better. All right, let's go do team stuff. We're making kids kill kids now?
Oh my god.
Oh, gut
Apparently.
punch.
We hope not.
I got my
And Misha's
hug.
like,
We can go do hard shit. It's fine.
I just want you guys to remember.
Sometimes you have to do things regardless of how you feel.
I just want you guys to remember there will be real kids there and the kids that you need to avoid. You guys are going to have to figure out the ones that to avoid, but I'm going to suggest and just put it out there that once you say the phrase to get into the sort of holders area, maybe those kids are the ones that you need to avoid.
So we're trying to avoid these children and then find
Eye contact, that sort of thing.
the couple children that we're not supposed to avoid and make kill each other. That's the plan.
No. Okay, don't put words in my mouth. Remember how this works. You say a phrase to a guardian. The guardian takes you to
Yes.
the Hoyer's lair thing.
What is the
And you-
phrase for?
Do
I
you
need
not
to tab
remember?
that. I don't have it in my notes.
I do.
Well, tell me out of character so I can write them down because I was present.
No, that's fine.
You asked to see the
when
holder.
Yeah, this is the typical phrase.
She will smile as
Okay.
if sorry.
Mhm.
Don't make eye contact with orphans.
Hmm.
And then, since I'm giving my notes up here,
Yeah.
at the very end, last one I said one will bring joy and the other eternal
Other will
sorrow.
bring great sorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
My tripod just broke.
Oh no.
No. Universe is having a rough night.
Fuck
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't
I
worry.
have-
We'll have
hold on.
We'll have a rough night also once the
So-
universe gets
Mhm.
Hold on. In my
control.
sorry, just real quick. In my notes after don't make eye contact with orphans, I wrote people who have failed.
Yeah. So as 19 explained, and as Misha has attempted to explain, once you get into sort of the holders lair, the children will not be real kids. They will be
Okay.
like the child versions of people who have come through and failed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Sorry, I
Ugh.
So
didn't.
But the people we have to make
reduced
kill
to
each
their
other.
children.
But the people who have to make kill each other are real children.
The holders themselves, you don't know if they're kids or not, but you are going to an orphanage
We'll find
surrounded
out.
by children. It'll be very likely that they are kids or teenagers.
Great.
Icky.
Yeah, this doesn't sound terrible at all. Let's go.
That's my game.
All right, let's go find a cat, and then our distraction technique will be Lumen reading their book, and then we'll go in there and kill the not kids that are kids. I don't know.
To be clear,
No,
your number
they have-
one
they have to do it.
item was find a cat.
I'm just going off of what we did this
Okay, just
session and
cool.
trying to
I'll
put
just-
it together
I'm
in
sorry, wait, what?
reasonable package, because
Just-
otherwise
Okay.
we just participated in a few hours of nonsense that meant nothing.
Oh, how dare we?
I know.
Well, as if we would
Believe me.
ever.
You just
Don't
experienced
know.
hours of nonsense that meant nothing. Do you understand how long it took you guys to read his fucking note?
Oh, I
Revolution.
love Charlie's fucking iPad, dude.
Hey, what's the moon? What are those for?
Yeah,
Killing kids?
that was the
Hey.
the peace sign. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, damn it. Oh, there they are.
Remember, it never works if Charlie's trying to do it on command.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's always like just randomly happening.
Give me a thumbs up. There it is.
I don't even get a thumb. My thumb.
Oh, whoa. What is that? How'd you do that?
Firework. That's a new one.
How'd you do that?
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so are we going
What
to
fuck
the
is
crossing?
happening?
Sorry, the universe is disassociating again.
Yeah, I can tell.
So Misha, having you guys have decided that this is what you're doing, does in fact take the opportunity to get you the fuck out of here and out of his face, and do his clap teleport. Now we will move you to the new map that I made.
I
2
actually
weeks
like
ago.
to imagine that just happens mid-sentence, because Misha's like, I am done.
I'm so done.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Lumen.
He's like,
Lumen
this is
sees
why
him
I'm
start
not
to
the
like clap
guide.
his hands.
Yeah. He's like, fuck this shit. Like,
Lumen sees him start to clap his hands to send us, and he's like, "Wait, no, we wanted another fish."
More bread.
And
he claps, and then literally while it's like going up on you guys, he like grabs a fish and throws it at Lumen.
Hey, Nikki, real quick, I sent you a message on Roll20. Just
Uh-huh.
yes, no.
That was initially the plan. Yeah. Once
Okay,
we
yeah.
got to this point. Yeah.
So next.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So for
'Cause
now,
I am
though,
unprepared.
you guys are. Yeah, nope, that's fine. You and I will probably need to talk after session if you have some time.
I know. I'm
just
sorry. I'm
to
in
go through
trouble.
some
I
stuff.
know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No.
You're the
Yeah,
problem
don't run
child.
off today.
Yeah, I was the problem child today. I
However,
agree.
However, I do want to sort of describe this place to you
Yeah.
guys, and then we'll get some opening statements for reacting to it before we end the session tonight. So here we have sort of a town, Meritor's Passing, with a large sort of pink flowering tree. The leaves are green, of course, but the flowers on it are very small and pink, which is hard to tell because I drew them so small on the map, but they are pink. And the way that the Terra is sort of designed here, or like output, is these ridges through the grass, like ripples on water, but made of land. The high points are the lighter sort of edges. You see kind of a ridge there higher up than the rest of them, where sort of some sort of lake or pond comes down to like a small, medium-sized waterfall. You can't see right now, but when you guys are going to be able to move, there is a large white statue made of marble. Yeah, right there. Thank you for whoever pinged that.
That's me.
That's you.
This one.
The white one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bridge further down. You guys can kind of see that around the large tree. There's multiple houses. There seems to be a couple shops. But in the distance, you see a much larger building than the rest of the buildings. And you've got the sinking suspicion that's where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
But Lumen,
Sorry.
you are aware of that white statue there. You've seen it before in a conversation. You know what's going to
Yep.
happen to that
Yep.
as soon as
does.
it's available. But this place seems weirdly peaceful for being like a location of an object. It's kind of cottagecore, very kitsch. It's very gentle seeming. Like the sunshine is soft and it feels very welcoming, and this is very unsettling for knowing what you guys have to do while you're here.
Question. Just
Hmm?
so everything's kind of level except for the white lighter bits, which are like berms,
They're
or
ridges. Yeah, they're like really short hills.
okay, got it.
Sort of rippling out from where the tree is.
Gotcha. And the dark is, I'm assuming, paths or roads.
Yeah, pathways that have been made.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Except for the ridge over there with the waterfall, because that's there's sort of like a drop cut in the terra here.
Does that road go under the waterfall or just to the water?
That's just the edge. That's
Okay.
where the edge is.
Got it. Okay.
But that ripple goes under the waterfall. That sort of light area there.
Okay.
That one does go sort of up in like a sort of a ramp form.
Then
And the bridge leads right to it. So in theory, maybe there's something behind there.
the waterfall, of course. It's an RPG and a waterfall. There's something behind it.
Well, don't make me sound predictable. That's just mean.
That's like
Yeah,
every
so-
RPG with a waterfall. It
Getting payback.
Note to self: all the waterfalls all the time.
Yeah. So here's a way to drive players crazy. Put a waterfall in your game and not have anything there. They will spend several sessions trying to figure out what the hell is behind the waterfall.
If you had a waterfall with nothing behind it, you may be entitled to
Yeah, exactly.
This is the same idea of like painting a path like yellow or something, but then having it actually lead the exact opposite way that you would need it to go.
Ooh, or you have a brick wall and you paint one brick a slightly different shade.
Right. But it doesn't do shit.
Nope, that's all you did. You just painted it a different color. Slightly different shade of the same thing.
So, opening responses to this new place that you suddenly are much less comfortable coming to, knowing what you know now.
I already know I'm gonna hate this. This isn't gonna be good. Anyway,
Peregrine is trying to shut down all emotions.
yeah, you could.
This place is beautiful.
You just gave yourself fireworks after saying I don't want
emotions.
Emotional repression.
To be fair, explosions are not emotions. Explosions are not emotions.
Oh, Lumen was saying something, guys.
Yes, she kind of just like looks over this place and for a moment or two, she does look at that statue for a minute, knowing what she knows. But after that, she kind of like looks over the landscape and is just kind of slowed for a little bit. Like she's not rushing to get to this place. She kind of is just on this, I think it's a hillside type thing, and kind of just looking over this little valley of green and, like you said, soft sunlight and houses, and she just kind of at first to herself, in a low like whisper. She just kind of says, "It is such a beautiful place. We we did not know there were places like this."
And the Shakuya goes, "It's very lush." Kind of to commiserate, I guess, with Lumen a little.
Yeah. Mm.
Shall we do what we need to?
I suspect there is a time where choices are beyond our grasp. So yes. So
Hex,
just kind of.
Hmm?
I think.
how are you feeling?
Hold on. I think Lumen. Did you have some? I think he was. They were. Sorry.
Oh yeah, she's just gonna like step
Oh,
towards,
sorry.
like
Did
take
I
a
cut
step
you off?
towards in that direction. Nope, you're good. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay. 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 Um. So Lumen's heading that way. Hex, how are you feeling?
Very hesitant. Ah. I do not like this place for me or my egg. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Zeshikuya is also not looking very comfortable. So, with a party member dipping on you guys just so immediately after finding
Lewdly.
out personal information about himself, it was so fast, not even overnight, and no personal goodbye, save for a note that put Misha to sleep. Um,
And the audience.
you know,
Yeah.
Hex with the her egg, just feeling like this weird oppressive feeling, and Peregrine trying really hard not to feel anything. Lumen with a heavy heart, and Seshikuya with also a heavy heart, but this suspension, this repression of his own feelings, not quite to the same degree as Peregrine because he's not quite that grimdark, but
Oh, shut
he's
up.
knowing that this is going to be painful. He's knowing this is going to be painful, as you all do. And we will end the session there in a heavy place.
Mhm.
Okay.
Outro person, can you give us your outro?
It's fine. I got a hug from Peregrine. That's it. I'm good. I'm
It's
fine.
fine. This is
I'm
fine.
fine.
Everything's
We're
fine.
fine. Everybody's fine. All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in and listening of Seekers of Fate. Be sure and come back same time, same place next week for more. We're not gonna skip any more episodes for a little while, hopefully.
Mhm.
And yeah, see what happens next time.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit those like, follow, subscribe buttons. Really helps us out. And we'll see everybody back here next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Toodles!